Hello and welcome to unpacking video of the art therapy number 3, and I like to show you in this video what's included in all the pack of the collection and some inspiration here from my creative team. This is what I have created. You can see a lot of late summer flowers we have here in. The color is also the same, very intense, a little bit of dark shades, and on the other side we have this intense yellow and green color in this collection. This is one of my layouts I have created, and if you go into my YouTube channel, you can find the making of this layout, and it's also linked in the playlist for the art therapy number 3 collection. Okay, so let's go into the previews here, and this is what we have in this collection. We have the artsy bits, we have some magic lights, out of the box frames, we have photo bombs, 2 packs of paper, and a huge set of styles, especially some glam gold styles, gold rose, silver shades, and then we also have another huge pack, awesome pack, stitching brushes. You can get the 3 packs as single packs, and then I have also an all-in-one bundle. It's with a money-saving price, of course. And then we have some word arts, and last but not least, the painter's toolbox blenders. And also you can see in the already mentioned layout here, this is what I have created. This is mostly created with the blenders of the painter's toolbox. But let's go now into the folders. We have here the artsy bits and pieces of this collection. So we have here some doodling, and then we have some different artsy bits with a lot of flowers, and yes, flowers and more flowers, and then we have some beads here, and also a nice checkered bow. We have a bread pack, and with and without shadowing, and some flowers here with and without shadows, and also a lot of greenery I have added to this collection. And also here you get always a shadow version of the greenery, and here we have some paper flowers and a watercolor splash. So this is the artsy bits and pieces pack. And the next folders are the magic lights of this collection, and a lot of bouquet we have here, and some lightning, like some I don't know how it's called, like a star, universe, whatever, something like that. We have those flares here, a lot of little tiny sprinkle stars we have here. Also this light effect, so from top to the bottom, and falling stars here. And yes, so this is the pack with the 20 different magic lights. Then we have the pack with the mask. And this is a huge set, and you get altogether 9 different masks here, some with watercolor, and they are a little bit decorated with vintage stuff here around, text, old text, and flowers. You can see silhouettes, leaves. This is for top corner, And also here you get also leaves, and this one is also pretty nice with a lot of splattering and watercolor. They are perfect for blending, and of course you get this these 9 masks as a ABR file for Photoshop and Photoshop Elements. I'm gonna double click here, try it. So it's pretty easy, really. And this is how you can use the masks or the brushes. So change the flow to 100 here. That was a setting. Okay, here we go. Make that a little, nah. No, okay. We can make that a little bit bigger. And let's go into our Pixabay app and sunflower. I already used that one in the other video, but I really like that. And this is how it can look like. So this is only one mask, and you can see it so nicely blends with the background, and it's really perfect to use and easy to use. And you can stack those masks on top of each other. So maybe you can use here one in the corner, and for that maybe we use one of the papers. This will we add later when we go into the next folder. Okay. So we're going to the out of the box frame. You get 4 different layered out of the box frames. For that I also have already created quick tip videos how to use them properly. So with some tips and tricks, especially how to use it with or as a smart object. So let's search in my YouTube channel for the quick tips, and you can find an out of the box frame video for that. I have also added a placeholder for text, so you can overwrite here your text. Sunflower, and then we add here, no, not that one. We use that one and copy it on top. So this is pretty easy now, and you can drag and drop them here. And I'm gonna convert that immediately into a smart object, so I can change the size however I want, and we can leave it as it is now, this layout. Okay, so you get here 4 different out of the box frames with some golden frames here. The next folders are the photo bombs, and with them you can create really different effects on your photos. It really depends on your image. So let's try that. Color dodge is a little bit too much. Color burn will be too dark. Multiply, linear burn, but maybe overlay. And so it intense a little bit the colors here. But also you can create and use that only to create out of a solid paper a little bit something with the structure and with the light name part. but also you can use them as a maybe clipping mask. Like that. Now we have that here in the corner. Okay. And these are the photo bombs here. So you get all together 12 different JPEGs in 12 by 12. So you can use them in whatever size or whatever, yes, for photos, for papers in that size. So you can use them in 12 by 12 always. Then we have the next folder are the word arts here, and this is how they look like in this collection. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. So some positive vibes, and some about yourself, inner peace, mindfulness. This is also very nice word art here. So this is how you can use it here. Maybe we added that here. So in the end, we will have a nice layout created when we go through the folders. So a huge pack with a lot of different word arts. And of course you get here ABR file for Photoshop and Photoshop Elements as a brush file. So this is how it can look like. Close that one. And these are the word arts here. And Born Again. Create a new layer. And add here Born Again. Okay, so these are the word arts with the ABR file for Photoshop and Photoshop Elements. Now we jump into the papers. We have a set with mixed media papers. They are very vintage, grungy, artsy, shabby styled. I really love those gold color here. This is very intensive, very glowing. On the other side we have these dark ones with a little bit of a sparkling, and also here we have a little bit of touches of gold. And then we have the other ones, and I think they are all pretty together. And the next pack are the solid papers. Here we have some denim texture, and then we have this watercolor, this scratched surface, and also love this one with those really nice roses. This is pretty nice. And this dark green, and we have some golds here. This is more texture, but this is a real gold, shiny yellow gold paper with an awesome texture. And also here we have this little bit of purple, red, and also here we have some texture around. So this is the solid paper pack for this collection. And now we jump into the Painter's Toolbox. We have a set of blenders. Let me explain here. If you have a Photoshop CC, please pick the TPL file, double click on it, and you get this window open before you load it. And you can load it as a tool and import as a brush. This is up to you. Import as a brush. It will show up as new folder in your brush sets. And if you open it as a TPL file, you will find it in your tool presets and it shows up here. This is up to you where you want to load it. and where you want to use it. And I have already created this video before with the layout I have already mentioned, and there you can see what's all included in those brush tools. Let's have a quick overview for you now. I need to open that one. Maybe a new. Come on. So let's see what we get here. Start with the blender number 1, blender number 2, 3, so with the canvas texture here, and here is also a nice one, 5. So they are very cloudy here. So what happened? This is also a nice one. This is very soft and also very cloudy. So blender 8. It's more grungy. And this is seems to be like gesso, yes. This is the blender 9. Then we have 10. And now this is like watercolor. It really bleeds, and pretty great to use for creating masks. Also here is a watercolor. It bleeds also, but with sharper edges. This is something very dark, sprinkled. It looks a little bit like a galaxy. And then we have 13. This is very interesting. Now we come into the watercolor splats. 14. I'm gonna delete that one now. And this is the one which is really awesome. And with that you can create pretty cool watercolor mask or paint with it. And then we have this grungy, and here it depends on really how you use your pen tool here. Well, I work with a Wacom board, so it will be a difference if you use a mouse or if you have this pen on your Wacom board. Here's another one, also a lot of texture, darker one, and this is also a dark brush. And here is also one very nice for more texture. And this is it. So we have here 18 different blenders in this painter's toolbox. Then we have the also already known color styles and color swatches, which you can load in Photoshop and Photoshop Element, and they are free. Then the next folders are the styles. We have here gold styles, and I'm gonna double click on it, and this is how they look. And paint, glitter, yes, foil, different one. Then we have the rose gold styles, same texture but different color. We also click here on the double, and then we have the same ones in such a creamy silver. I would say it's a warm silver, so I'm gonna double click on it and they will open always as styles as well. And then we have the style mix. This is how it looks like. We have a watercolor heavy paint, this foil, we have gold and glitter a little bit, foil, such sprinkles here, and also we load that style pack. And in combination with the blenders, you can really create beautiful, beautiful packs with... Oh, that was wrong. I only want to make large thumbnails, so we have a much better overview here. Okay, so let's go back to the blenders here. We take that one and make some blending over here, and then we can add here one of those styles, and then we go to the next one and use here another style. So I'm gonna show you now how to easily create maybe a page with only different styles and one image. That's so easy. Let's go and look for another image. We shouldn't search that long in this video for our image. There's too much blue in it. I shouldn't do that. Maybe that one. Okay, it's already clipped into the watercolor with what we have just painted. And then we do a new layer again, and we paint further here, and we paint over, and then we go back to the styles, and also here we use here the different green ones, and in between we have a little bit of a paint. Then we go here, maybe we use here this silver, and we overpaint the blue a little bit. So it's only now for demonstration. It should show you how you can use all those brushes and styles. So we do here a little bit of a pink, and then we do here some more watercolor. Also here a little bit of gold. So as you can see, this is really only painted now randomly. It's nothing what looks perfect to me. You need to work on such a layout, and it needs your time. But you can see what you can do with styles and combination of brush tools and one image, some papers, whatever. You can start then to layer the styles, and then on top you can go over and add some artsy bits and pieces, for example. Okay, so these are the style mix, and then we have those brushes with the stitches. We have a pack with styles, and then we have the bundle here. So you can see here now all the different stitches here in one bundle, and they split up in 3 different packs, and you can buy them separately. So get a little bit bigger, and we start to have now, you can add here some stitches, and we have here the style, and it depends on what kind of color you have chosen. As you can see, when we add the green, and then we have the yellow, and let's change here. So the first one is with a texture, and the second one is without. It's more shadowing. So very different kind of stitches. I know I checked my sewing machine and saw I have really a huge variation of stitches in there, and this is what I've used and overtaken here into the digital world what my sewing machine does have on stitches, and then this is what my pack here includes now. So totally different ways to use them. You can make a little bit of a border, you can use them how they are as stitching, and stitch something together, maybe 2 photos, and you go over and it looks like as you have really sewed over it. So many different ways to use them, and it's also a pack you can use in each and every collection in the future, because you can use any color of your liking. It doesn't matter what collection you have just in front of you. You can use the color or go here and change here the color to totally something different. Maybe you can pick out an image, the color, and it always sews then on your pages in that color. So this is pretty cool. Also do a frame. So you have only press the shift, and this is how you can do a straight line with them. Yes, this is the whole bundle, and as I already mentioned, and how you can see it in the shop, there will be 3 single packs and the bundle with the money saving price. Yes, this is it. This was now the overview and the unpacking of the artTherapy number 3, and I hope you like it, and please have a look on the other videos for this collection. I hope you enjoy this video. Have a happy time, and we're gonna see us in the next one. Bye!